Yo fellas, before you toss that old coin or hand it off without a second thought, hold up. There's a 1966 1 Rand coin from South Africa, featuring Afrikaans script, that has made waves in the collector world. Believe it or not, some versions have sold for nearly $13 million. This isn't just some dusty relic. This is how a simple coin can turn into a life-changing payday. Stick with me, because we're breaking down the history, the unique details, the rare errors, and how you can spot a 1966 1 Rand coin worth serious cash. Let's rewind a bit. The 1 Rand coin was introduced in 1961, shortly after South Africa established the Rand as its official currency, replacing the South African pound. The 1966 1 Rand is notable because it features the Afrikaans language, a key part of South Africa's cultural and political history during that era. This coin captures a snapshot of a nation's identity and transformation. The design is classic. On the front, you'll find the profile of Jan van Riebeeck, the Dutch colonial administrator who founded Cape Town in 1652. Surrounding him is the inscription Suid Afrika in Afrikaans and South Africa in English, reflecting the country's bilingual heritage. The reverse showcases the denomination 1 Rand along with the year 1966, sometimes accompanied by a mint mark depending on the production. Now here's the kicker. While millions of these coins were produced, there are extremely rare versions and errors that push their value into the stratosphere. One particular coin tied to South Africa's history and rarity has made headlines for selling at auction for close to $13 million, setting records for African coin collecting. What makes a 1966 1 Rand coin so valuable? First up, rare minting errors. Look for double strikes, off-center images, or unusual die cracks. These anomalies happen when the coin is struck improperly during production, making each error coin unique. Collectors hunt these down because their scarcity can skyrocket the coin's worth. Sometimes, coins are made from unusual metal compositions or have misprints in the lettering, especially in the Afrikaans inscriptions. These subtle mistakes can turn a common coin into a priceless collector's piece. Here's how you can check your coin. Grab a magnifier or use your phone's zoom feature to inspect the lettering and images closely. Check for any doubling in words or any signs of off-center strikes. Feel the coin's weight. It should be consistent with standard specifications, around 9 grams for the 1 Rand of that era. Any deviations might signal something special. Important, never clean your coin. Cleaning can destroy its patina and severely cut into its value. If you spot something promising, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official assessment. That's how you turn a forgotten coin into verified treasure. One word of caution. There are scammers out there who try to pass off altered or fake coins. Always buy, sell, or get your coins graded through reputable dealers and grading services. If you're buying online, check for return policies and seller reviews carefully. If a deal looks too good to be true, it probably is. Bottom line, most 1966 1 Rand coins are worth just face value. But a tiny number with rare errors or unique historical significance can be worth a fortune, sometimes millions. That's the thrill of coin collecting. Treasure might be hiding in your pocket or drawer right now. So before you chuck your coins or let them slip by, check your stash. That old 1966 1 Rand coin might just be the key to your next big payday. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, smash that like and hit subscribe for more treasure hunting and rare finds. Drop a comment if you've ever come across a coin that surprised you, or if you're about to check your own collection now. Go ahead, take a closer look. Your wallet might be hiding a gold mine.
It starts with a coin, small, faded, easy to overlook. A piece of copper you might pass over on the sidewalk or toss into a jar without thinking. It's just 5 cents, worth almost nothing, until it's worth everything. Because somewhere in South Africa, hidden in drawers, pockets, and forgotten jars, a rare version of this coin exists. One that was never meant to, one that defied the machines, slipped past the inspectors, and found its way into the world. A coin that today could be worth as much as $2 million. Not because of gold, not because of diamonds, but because of a mistake. The year was 2007. South Africa had moved into a new rhythm. Nearly a decade and a half into democracy, And finally, the country was settling into its identity. There was stability, growth, pride. The currency of the time reflected that. Familiar designs, national symbols, rooted in heritage. The 5-cent coin was simple. Copper-plated steel, a single wheat stalk bending with quiet strength, a symbol of growth and resilience. But not every coin came out as planned. In a quiet twist of fate, a few were struck with errors. A rare few, so rare that even seasoned collectors have never held one. Some had designs printed off-center. Some showed ghosted images from double strikes. Others were stamped on the wrong metal entirely, coins that looked and felt wrong but were very real. Official, legal tender, minted by the South African Mint. Only different, and that difference changed everything. Because in the world of numismatics, the study and collecting of coins, value isn't just about age or appearance. It's about rarity, history, condition, and mystery. This coin has all four. Only a tiny number are believed to exist. And among them, only a few remain in pristine, uncirculated condition, untouched by time, never used in trade, preserved as if they were waiting for someone to notice. And someone did. Word spread through coin forums, then across auction houses. A 2007 5-cent coin, confirmed to carry a rare minting error, in near-perfect condition, was valued at nearly $2 million. For a coin no one expected to matter. A coin most people never bothered to look at twice. So the question now isn't, is it real? The question is, do you have one? Look closely. If you've got a 2007 5-cent piece, there are signs to watch for. The image might be slightly off-center. The coin might feel too light or too heavy. It might ring differently when tapped. The metal might look unusual, too golden, too silvery, or just wrong. You might notice a ghosted edge, or letters that appear blurred or doubled. And if the coin looks almost untouched, with no scratches or wear, even better. If your coin shows more than one of these signs, stop. Don't spend it. Don't clean it. And definitely don't sell it until you've had it professionally examined by a numismatic grading expert. Because what you're holding might not just be a coin. It might be a once-in-a-generation mistake. The kind of mistake collectors dream about. This isn't just about money. It's about meaning. It's about how the smallest things, the most ordinary objects, can carry the weight of history. This coin was struck in a moment when South Africa was solidifying its identity, no longer emerging, but becoming. And somehow, in that moment, something unexpected slipped through. That tiny coin in the bottom of a jar? It watched it all. It holds more than just face value. It holds a story. And in rare cases, it holds a fortune. So check your change. Search your boxes. Ask your parents, your grandparents. Because somewhere out there, one of these coins is still waiting to be found. Not hidden in the ground. Not locked in a vault. Just waiting quietly, like it always has been. Sometimes the biggest treasures come in the smallest forms. And sometimes 5 cents is worth 2 million.